Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about OKRs and what it actually is and what kind of benefit you as an organization can gain from implementing it. Now, OKR, Objectives and Key Results, is a team-based goal-setting framework and methodology to help organizations to take strategy to action. Now, OKRs has been around for a long time. It has its origin with Intel back in the 70s. They became popular with the help of Google in 2000 and has grown ever since. And today you find everything from small startups applying this up to industrial companies and tech giants. So what is it that makes it so popular to implement? First of all, it's going to help an organization to agree on the top priorities within a certain time frame, usually a quarter. What do we need to focus on during this quarter in order to deliver on our strategy? Now, I see OKRs as basically two things. A way that you structure your goals, where you use the objective as the ambition that you want to reach within a quarter, and you combine that with key results. And key results are measurable metrics showing both yourself, your team, the organization, that we are actually on track towards that objective. So that's one thing, the goal structure in itself. But it's also something else. It's a set of principles to drive execution. And when you talk to companies that decide to implement OKRs, the big upside that they see within a few months is a greater sense of alignment between teams. You get the entire organization to focus on a few things that you really need to make a difference within. And you also get transparency and you get much faster execution on the things that you decide upon. If we look at best practices, first of all, when you set OKRs, start by setting it on a yearly level, 2025 for example, and then bring it down to the quarter. Always focus on the quarterly OKRs. And why do we want to do that? First of all, we want the goals that we set closer in time because it drives a sense of urgency. And also we want that agility, because we know that there will be things happening later this year that we don't know about today, but it will affect our plans and our priorities. So that's the first one, set them for the quarter. The second thing is the way that you roll them out. You start at the top, setting the company OKRs, giving direction and focus for the entire organization, and then you take it top down. Have the teams look at the top OKRs and what is our contribution into this. And by doing this on several levels and across the entire organization, you get an enormous mobilization around your top priorities. And it's fascinating to see the effect in an organization when you focus like that. So that's number two. Number three, invest time to create alignment. And with alignment, I mean having a discussion both vertically and horizontally in the organization about what are the different teams focusing on and what are the dependency between teams. Invest time in that in the very beginning of the quarter so we can focus on execution throughout the quarter. Another thing that a lot of organizations miss is the ability to follow up on these OKRs. Make sure you don't set them at the beginning of the quarter and then look at them at the end. Establish a cadence of weekly follow-ups where you check in on your OKRs, tracking status, celebrating victories, dealing with possible problems, and continuously nudging your team to push the needle in relationship to the OKRs that you have decided upon. And the last but not least, gather the team at the end of the quarter, have it retro, and plan for the next quarter. Set aside time to reflect on what worked, what didn't work, what lessons did we learn throughout the quarter, and bring that with you into the next quarter. And then that's going to create your cadence over time, quarter by quarter, and that is going to build your ability to set, evaluate, and follow up on the targets that you've set in your OKRs. With that, I wish you the very best, and please reach out if you have any questions or ideas or best practices you would like to share. Have a great day.